Meet the sleek Pentax Optio S. I got this one for 65 Swedish kronor, which is about $6 US. It was released back in 03, so it's 20 years old now. But the design of it does not feel 20 years old. Let's take a look at it up close. It's very stylish, clean. The front is completely flat. It's an all metal finish with radiating circles etched into the front from the lens barrel. Look at this. I like how the brand and camera tech info are centered around the lens barrel. As tiny as it is, it still has an optical viewfinder. Kind of mind-blowing. Is it really possible? It's very small, but it's there. Looks like a tiny old fat TV. It's a lightweight, but feels quite solid in my hand. The thumb grip makes it feel better in the hand than you might think. This 4-way selector is one of the smallest I have ever seen, so you need to be very precise when pressing it. It can do spot metering, and the ISO tops out at 200. Zoom buttons. It has 3 times optical zoom. Now I must go back to the top of the camera, because with the pill-shaped shutter release button and the green light around the power button, it brings to mind with the connection between the Pentax and Ricoh companies, I feel like in my hands is a forgotten relative to the Ricoh GR cameras. And it actually inspired me to do some street shooting with it. So last weekend I brought it to Jokkmokk's market to really test it out. The weather was cold, just below -20 Celsius. So hard on the battery, but I managed to get around 70 shots with a spare battery with me. Anyway, here's a selection of the shots I took. The Optio is surprisingly fast, letting you capture the moments and not lag behind too much, which is often the case with old digicams. I believe the colors are natural, neutral. When the sun showed up, the Pentax did too, with the sort of understated, clean, retro tones. Final word time. Besides being a stylish, perfectly retro old digicam, I think the main greatness of the Pentax Optio S is the stealthiness of it. You can easily hide it. and it's easy to put away. I guess it's too small to be taken seriously, which might be a good thing when street shooting, for example. So I think it works well as a fun, everyday snap shooter, but you will be limited by its megapixels and poor ISO performance. I mean, you need some proper daylight to get quality images. And it can't shoot RAW, by the way. It does shoot macro. So why not finish in a small, big way?